So today I will cover the upcoming week market analysis, which is the 20th of July until the 25th of July. Okay, 20th of July and until the 25th of July. So we just start usually where we start from. As I usually start with the profile of AUD file. Okay, AUD. We usually start with AUD. So let's get started. Okay, so the first pair we're going to look into it is AUD USD. Okay, so what is happening now? Okay, so basically, as we can see from let's say we look into the day one chart first. Okay, so market is currently at a very strong resistance area. Okay, very strong resistance area. So this level, we know that a lot of trade seller will be attract in. Okay, so next week we'll be having a slightly move like retest here and have a short. Of course, this level will be very a very good short area. Okay, a very good short area. So as you can see, many trader seller will come in for sell. But overall, if you look into the chart, we can see very clear that it's from the left to right is overall an uptrend. So a potential of by following a trend, here I will not go for sell even though if there's a setup here, then I will go for short. But currently there's no setup. I didn't see any setup, so I still seeing a buy side. So either I wait it break up, retest and go for a buy, or even it drop to this level and I will look for a buy. Just these two choice for me because buy is better. Okay, buy is better. And another one will be AUD So we look into only day one chart. Because usually this analysis is not made for 1 day or 2 days, it's made for a whole week. So by using this, we predict the whole week where the market is going to move to. Okay, so okay, this is my key line area. Okay, so I can see that market already reaching key line level. Okay, key line level, and then there's not much buy force now. Okay, so maybe next week we have a drop first. Okay, maybe next week we have a drop first because as you can see, the candle is like buyer candle is like decreasing in volume. So which means buyer is like low in liquidity. Okay, low in liquidity. So which means low in buying force. Buyer force is reducing. So we might seeing a potential drop first. Okay, potential drop first because before it move up. Okay, or Monday market it will just open high above this line, then I will look for a retest and go for a long trade. Okay, next will be OD-CAT. Okay, OD-CAT. Okay, very obvious uptrend. Okay, very obvious uptrend. Okay, uptrend. Even though it moves in a channel, so I will look for a buy. Of course, I will look for buy when the market retest this level, and I look for buy. Okay, because as you can see, for few days, they have just struggling in this small area. Okay, they just struggling along this area. There's no much movement at all. Okay, so I'll be expecting a drop first, then go up. Because usually this pattern, okay, what we know as correction. Okay, correction, it drop and we go up. Okay, another one is OD-CHF. Okay, OD-CHF, yes. Okay, so as we what they expected last week, market just retest over this area and go up. So currently market is doing the same thing. Okay, market is retesting this level. So if you ask me, okay, for this AUD CHF, still having a buy position just until this level, and we can see a downside. Okay, so this level will be a lot of sellers are actually waiting for a short. Because why? Because overall, as you can see in a bigger picture, okay, in a bigger picture, this is low, this is high, it's lower low, and then this is so-called lower high as well. Entire thing is considered of lower high, yeah, lower high. So if market really wanted to change uptrend, it must close higher than this level, okay, close higher than this level, then can consider market is an uptrend. But currently I'm still seeing for short. Okay, any high price I will still go for short. Okay, another AUD user. This market will be quite a choppy market. Okay, for me it's quite choppy, but very clear that sell will be this area will be a good sell, so I'll be just waiting this for a short trade. Okay, the next will be GBV pair or Great British Pound. Let's look into Great British Pound. Okay, so the first will be GBP USD. So let's set it default. Let's set it default. Okay, yeah, make it into default. Okay, so this is our my default chart. Okay, so placing a key line here. Okay, key line. Then another key line is here. Okay, and then one more key line is here. Okay, so basically these are my key lines. So for AUD USD, okay, so I'm seeing market can boost up to this level and drop. Okay, not to say drop, but first I'll be seeing market come up to this level first. Okay, because we can see that this level buyer are strong in defense. Okay, buyer are strong in defense. And this level buyer are strong in defense. So basically, if you look into bigger picture, market is still playing in a range. Here drop to here and go up to here, and then market maybe just play in this big range. Okay. So what I'm expecting is market from here able to bring the market to this high, and seller from here can bring the market low. So I will be first target. First I will buy here and be target here first. Of course, I will be lookout. Okay, look out when the market reaching this level, because as I can see, many times the market reach this level and reverse, reach this level and reverse. So we can expect that a lot of sellers are actually waiting at this pricing. Okay, yeah. Okay, another one will be GBP yen. Okay, GBP yen. Okay, so what I'm expecting is, okay, now I'll be looking to for buy. Why? Because I can see a double bottom is formed. Okay, double bottom form, market break retest. So I'll be buying here. Okay, buying anywhere here and exit at this price. Okay, so this is the forecast for GBP yen. Quite clear. Okay, quite clear. Market already telling us. Okay, telling us what is the trend now. Okay, so for GBP AUD currently, okay, currently is still in a buyer eyesight. Sorry, a seller eyesight. Okay, seller eyesight, because there's no setup yet. Okay, no setup yet. So I will, okay, so no setup. So not buy is not in favor. Okay, sell is more suitable. Hmm. Okay, from this GBP cap, we can see that market this is market low, high, low. So I can see that market keep on market already make low and low. So I will look for sell trade. Okay, sell trade. Of course, market can retreat up to the which level. Market can actually retreat up to this level and have a drop, or even it can drop from here. So I will look for a confirmation. Okay, a confirmation for the entry. So the next will be GBP CHF. Okay, GBP CHF. Okay, yes, market already reached a very strong buyer zone. Okay, so if you wanted to buy, yes, you can buy over this area, but we're having some consider high risk because markets wanted to sell, but it's an area for us to have a good counter trend, which is against the trend. Buy is okay, but always manage your risk. Okay, because that we know that this area is a very strong buy area, so you can try out like very little lot size to try it out. Okay, to try it out. But if you ask, okay, overall still in downside, okay, still in downside, but this level will be strongly buy. I will buy, okay, I will buy if a setup is formed in this green area, or else we're not going to have the trade. Okay, so GB New Zealand, let's look into it. Okay, GB New Zealand, yes, same as downtrend. So if a setup is formed here, okay, if a setup is formed here, I will look for a buy trade. I will look for buy trade. If there's no setup, then still continue look for sell trade. Okay, so for the next, okay, let's get into Euro pair. Okay, so okay, in Euro pair, let's look the first, which is gold. Okay, gold. Of course, gold is not considered as Euro pair, but let's look into it first. Okay, gold, we know that, okay, overall, okay, it's in the range. Very good range. So here will be attracting seller to come in. Here will be attracting buyer to come in. As you can see, just between resistance and our key line area. So I will be advising, okay, buy is better than sell. If you sell here, yes, as you can see, many times when the seller sell here, market able to drop, market able to drop, market able to drop. But once you sell here, there might be a chance of breaking up. Why? Because this is how big player think of. Okay, this is how big player think of. They set up for the resistance and support for novice trader. They trade support resistance. So when the market reach the support resistance, so they just blindly buy or sell and hope to make the profit. This is how the big players start to slaughter them. So I will be wait until market reach here, then go for buy. As you can see, just about the most important thing is, can you wait? Everything is just about time. Just time. As you can see, while you're seeing the market, maybe the market is over here, then you feel feel so nervous, afraid that market cannot come back to this area, have the buy trade. So you just simply buy here. When the market drop to here, then you are worrying, you're so much worrying, you are so tension, you are so tired of watching, of looking at the chart. This is whose problem? Actually, it's human behavior. This is your problem because of you cannot lose the trade. That's what we call as FOMO. Okay, fear of missing opportunity. Okay, so just keep it simple. Let the market move. So you know that where you're going to entry, just let it entry. Don't afraid of, oh, the market not going to come back to my area. Yes, just leave it. Okay, once you have everything, you have know everything, just set it off. Okay. So for this, for gold, very clear upside. There's no any much thing to talk about. Gold is still overall uptrend. Okay, look for buys better. In the next will be our Euro JPY. Euro JPY very clear, it's an uptrend. Okay, just have a little bit adjustment. Okay, so we can see that very clear upside exposure. Okay, so maybe the market will trail like this. Okay, until somewhere and have a drop. Maybe you just reach this high and drop. So currently, Euro JPY we're still seeing for buy side. Okay, so if you are day one trader, by looking the channel, you might be only wait for when the market reach this level and you go for a buy. Okay, so if you are H4 trader, what you can do is, okay, so draw a key line. Okay, draw a key line. If you don't know what's key line, please attend our course. We will be teaching it. Okay, so okay, so this support level. Okay, this support level can have the trade for buy trade. Okay, Euro JPY. So just let it drop first. Don't so so aggressive into a trade, because what? Okay, let's say if you buying here, okay, maybe you targeting somewhere around here. So ask yourself why. I can assure you that if you target here, you don't know why you are targeting there, but just you the only reason you know that, oh, I want to make so much of money. But if I tell you that if you buy here, you can target at this high. Why I can say like that? Why I can say it's so confident is because when I buy here, at least I know that okay, before the market have been to this price. So I know if I buy here, the target should be here. Why? Because this is the previous price that market are acceptable. This is the acceptable price for the market. So this is very important. Okay. The next will be Eurocat. Okay. Eurocat have breakout. Okay. So what I will expecting is market will just holding here and potential a drop and potential a drop, but currently if there's no drop yet, I will be still seeing for sell. Okay, if the market reaches here, look for buy. I will be still looking for buy. Okay, the euro CHF, yes, yes, market drop. So it's, as I can see the market drop like this. So look into H4, see whether market, which level market want to reach to. Okay. Okay, market wanted to come to this level. Okay, wanted to come to this level because of what? Because of the human behavior is telling us about that. Okay, as I can see, there's a lot of seller actually trapping here. So I market will come to here and buyer will be entering. Okay, so if you want to have a trade, okay, also that a setup is formed to tell us that market is dropping. Okay, so we just go for sell first. Okay, I will look for any price. If the price rise higher, and I will have a short or any key line area. Okay, so for my members, if you see any key line, you can just place a key line to have your trade for sell for this area. Okay, let me place the key line. Okay, yes, this is the key line level. Okay, this is the key line level. Okay, so for Euro GBP, okay, Euro GBP. Okay, so currently there's no any reversal sign yet for Euro GBP. So the eyesight is still in buyer eyesight. Okay, buyer eyesight. Okay, so it could be retest to this level, shoot up, or even at this level and shoot up. So how I can convert either this area or this area. So we wait for banker side or even setup. Okay, okay, so Eurocat very clear that okay, setup form, and then market is now in range. So just play in the range method. As you can see, the same process is happening. When the market entering this area, it will just struggle around this area. Why? Because before the market over here, also they have been struggling for like quite a long time. So here we can expecting the same thing happening as here. Okay, this is how you should study the market. Okay, once you understand the market, you can really easy to predict the market because this all what we call as forecast. Okay, there's no guarantee in this. Okay, so euro USD, so market have reached the uh, resistance area. So maybe because as you can see, market just like a rocket, like shooting up. So maybe over this area, market will form a setup and make some correction first. Okay, so if there's no correction, so there's a potential of market keep on continue going up. Okay, so okay, for this Euro New Zealand, I seeing something. Okay, even though maybe a lot of people will think, oh, double bottom is formed, market is going up, but the market haven't really changed to uptrend yet. Okay, because the market haven't break the critical point. Okay, haven't break a critical point. So this area is the critical point. Okay, this entire area is a critical point. So if you don't know what is critical point, please contact me. Okay, please contact me. Our WhatsApp number is Our WhatsApp number is 018 288. Okay. Okay, so this will be our WhatsApp number. Okay, you can WhatsApp us and you'll be, and so we are teaching on what is WhatsApp. So this is all in our course, okay, in our course syllabus. So critical point. So market haven't really break the critical point, so we still seeing, okay, seller as basically still in control. If the market able to break the critical point, then buy is in control. Okay, let's look into New Zealand. Okay, New Zealand. So expecting New Zealand next week, we're still going up. It's still going up. Okay, New Zealand dollar. Okay, as you can see, market New Zealand dollar. Okay, they did really reach a very strong resistance area. Okay, reaching resistance area doesn't mean market 100% we're going to have a drop. You need to wait for a setup first. Okay, a setup first, then we can see a drop. If there's no setup, I still think for buy. So if market come back to this low price, will be buy, or even break higher, retest and go for a buy. Okay. So this will be in a range market. New Zealand yen, this range market. Okay, this range, as you can see, very clear. Okay, very clear. Okay, so just trade in the range, but buy is better than sell. Okay, buy trade is better than sell trade. Okay. Okay. So this New CHF. Okay, it's quite a choppy market currently. Okay, as you can see, market is quite a choppy. And then market break and then go out. Okay, that's a okay. So here I could say that sell, yes, sell. Wait for market go up and have a sell trade. Okay. So we just mainly focus on the story over this side, then we can have the trade. If the market form a setup here, then we should see from another side. Okay. Okay, let's go into New Zealand cat. Okay, New Zealand cat, very clear uptrend. Okay, market is in a very clear uptrend. So look for buy opportunity, then the sell. Okay. Okay. So sell if the market able to break this level, so-called critical level, so we can see a buy. So currently, okay, any area over here still in seller control. Okay, still in seller control because the critical point haven't break yet. Okay, haven't break yet. So we look into other, which mean CAD CHF, JPY. Okay. CAD is not much to discuss about because basically in a big range market, so we just trade it as a range market. Then can be another will be CHF JPY. Okay, very good. CHF JPY, we can see very clear. If you combine a trend line, you can see that market is in a trend line market. So basically sell. Okay, basically sell. As we can see, the low is getting lower and lower. So what's the point you're not going for sell? The low is getting lower. So market telling you, hey, I'm in the downtrend. So go for short. Okay, go for short. The simplest method, just apply it and you can have a big highest profit ever. Okay, go for this. Yes. Okay. So market already reached this level. As you can see, every time when the market reaching this level, buyer will be very, very strong. So here we can expect buyer to come in, but I will only buy if I see a setup. If there's no setup, then no, not advised to have a buy trade. Okay, this is US oil. Okay, so US oil, as you can see, so US oil is correlated with CAD. Okay, so which means if CAD drop, oil going to drop as well. As you can see from the candlestick itself, you can see that market is that there's not much liquidity in buying anymore. Okay, market is like seller is stronger than buyer. As you can see, the buyer candle is like so much weaker and weaker and weaker. So which means we can predict that next week is going to have a drop first. But even though market drop to this level, still consider an uptrend. Okay, even though market drop to this level, it's still an uptrend level. Okay, another will be USD pair. Okay, USD pair. So we'll be having 3 USD pair. Okay, so this key level. Then this is our another key level. Yes, okay. So very clear, market is in the range. So sell to here, buy to here, sell to here, buy to here. So basically, currently what we know as market is in a kangaroo market, which means market there's no very clear direction. Okay, no clear direction. So that when there's no clear direction, usually the best way to trade is in the range. So because market itself move in the range market. Okay, so as you can see this as well. Okay, USD cat. Okay, USD cat also. Market is going to where? Market wanted to reach to this level, and then we can see a drop. Okay, as you can see, very clear range one. This level, this level, this level, this level, this level. They are in all in range, and this bottom. They're basically all in the range market. And the last will be USD CHF. Okay, so USD CHF, as you can see, I know that. Okay, last week I make a buy trade here. When I see a market candle go up, then I have call buy with our student. We buy when the retest, we buy. Okay, just a small term trade. Okay, just a small term trade, and just make some profit. And then as you can see, even though this is something look like a double bottom, okay, this is something look at the double bottom, but the critical point haven't broke yet. Okay, so the this is look like a double bottom, but the critical point haven't break yet, so seller are in control. So this is very important topic. You need to really understand how the market is identified as a change the entire trend. You must know the critical point theory. So for this, okay, for this, buyer can still buy coming in, as we know that the lowest price is the best price for buyer. So this level might be attracting a lot of buyer in, but if there's no buyer in, which means if the market still come up, I've looked for another short trade. I will not going to for buy if there's a setup lah. If there's a setup, of course, if you want to have a buy, you can have a buy, and then this if you buy in here, okay, your SL will be really tight. Okay, really tight. So even though you have a loss rate, you will not loss more if you follow your money management. Okay, so upon here is all the trade analysis, market analysis for the 20th of July until 25th of July. Okay, so today will be just analysis will be just until here. I hope that the entire session will be is clear for everyone. Okay, especially all my members. Okay, so for those who really want interested in our course, understanding how human behavior can actually control the market, and also how you can actually using the most easiest method by just understanding, not even memorize anything, just understanding the market story, then you can apply in any single trade. So if you are really interested in it, okay, please contact our WhatsApp number. Okay, WhatsApp number, or you can direct call us, no problem. This is our WhatsApp number. So kindly call us, okay, during office hour. Okay, so we'll be picking up your call and answer your question. So thank you for your watching, and I will be seeing you guys on another live video. Okay, see you and goodbye.